Is it a bit less fiddly to do the bigger ones though? So would you recommend that for if you're starting out? I
mean, with this one here, again, all you do, and again, I've used the same sort of gold. And this one is like that pink one. And all I'm going to do is just fold it again. I'm just scoring down the sides just to give you a nice...
This isn't really something you could get younger children involved in, is it? This is, because it's so intricate, this is really something for sort of more mature generations.
And also, you know, if you've made the investment of something like this, you wouldn't want the kids breaking it. I mean, it is really, really self-explanatory as how to use it.
That's brilliant.
All I'll do
children can get involved in different things, like choosing which sweets are going to go in which box.
Well,
little things like that, filling the boxes and things.
And putting the ribbons on and decorating them. I mean, I won't put all this together, but basically...
Just so we get the idea.
Yeah. And again.
Oh, lovely. So easy. Once you've done the scoring, it literally just folds together, doesn't it? It really is so simple. I mean, right, let's get along with filling them and decorating them. Shall we put the ribbons on them?
Again, different size. And then that one would make this one with a little heart on the top.
Lovely.
Yep.
Okay.
So I also looked at doing some invitations as well.
Okay, let's move those to one side. Got some beautiful, beautiful invitations here, all very intricate and all very, got that sort of Eastern theme to them, haven't they? Like this one here particularly. So
well, this actually is an embellishment I picked up on local market, and it is a traditional Asian embellishment.
Yeah. Well, if you should show me how to make one of those then, Candy. How do we go about that? Okay, beautiful. Right. And invitations, of course, that's sort of the thing that starts all off. That's the thing that gets everybody excited, isn't it, when you get a wedding invitation? So that's really, you know, if you've got that looking quite classy, instantly people have got a nice sort of set in their mind. So it's something you don't really want to skimp on.
I'd probably have done it a little bit thinner, but just for speed, all I've done is score part way down. So we've already got the basic fold. Okay. Then what I'd do, obviously adult supervision, very, very important if you're using a craft knife. And I'm just going to line it up and take a little chunk off that corner. And these cutting mats are self-healing. So basically, once you've, you don't end up with gouges in it.
Okay. Again, is the traditional colours seems to be red and gold, they're the two colours. Got a beautiful one here.
This is actually a braid that a lot of ladies will recognise as decorating dresses and things.
Right.
And again, that's all I've used.
So you can just, and I've seen those quite cheaply actually, those braids in sort of in markets or just specialist shops. You know, you really can just sort of go to town and be quite adventurous, can't you? And sort of try out different things we've got there. And they look so intricate, they look so, so delicate.
Well, I wanted to use them. I mean, it was a little bit fiddly to work with, but I wanted to use it because of the fact that it is a traditional embellishment. I mean, these seem to be the styles that I found. This style as well is called a gatefold. So when you'd open it up, I found a lot with tassels and ribbons. Yeah. And you'd open it up.
Lovely. Wow. Can we see that there? Beautiful, very, very pretty. So where would you put the writing on one of those then, Candy? Would you write straight onto that fabric there, or would you write onto the side?
I found a lot that they'd actually have different cards within different cards.
Right.
So maybe you'd put another one in there, or you'd fasten a piece on top that had, you know, the details of where the wedding was. Because they seem to be more just invitations. Yeah. Whereas, you know, in British culture, we send a congratulations when somebody actually gets married.
Yes.
I noticed that with the Muslim culture, it seemed to be more sending the invitations.
Yeah. And it's a huge thing. A lot of time they sent a lot further in advance because people come from abroad.
That's right.
So you have to make those preparations. It's not always people are going to be, you know, on your doorstep if you're coming over from Pakistan or India. You know, that you're going to make a lot of preparations for that. So these invitations can be travelling internationally and will be sent quite far in advance.
Definitely. So all I'm using here is some peel-offs, which you can, all the good craft shops sell an abundance of peel-offs. And I'm just decorating around the edges.
Okay.
And I've got a little box underneath there. If you want to just drop down and pick up that big blue box.
Second.
That's the one.
Here I'm back.
And she's back.
Don't you worry.
And in there I've got all sorts of things. Be careful I open it so we don't open it
don't
upside down.
Want it to wow. Look at that. Can we see that? All the different gems. We've got braiding, we've got beads, we've got everything there.
And a lot of these are traditional. Again, these are from ribbon that I've picked up. So again, these would be nice. I've cut them into singles.
Lovely.
And used them on decorations, cards, that type of thing.
So yeah, I've seen inside Candy's magic box and it is amazing.
I know, it's normally a secret what's inside
It's lovely,
there.
Candy. And I suppose, you know, if you are into crafting and things, you can pick up, they've always got different sales on, haven't they, in those sort of haberdashery places. So you can pick up sort of the gems you like. Yeah. You know, keep a storage of them and then use them when appropriate. Okay, fantastic. So have you nearly finished there then?
Yep. We can just put, again, another traditional embellishment that we've got there.
Brilliant.
And
so just stick
we can pop that on.
Well, thank you very much for that, Candy. That's been fantastic. We're going to have a look now more in detail at the products you have actually used.